Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Feeling a little bit better, so hopefully the audio in this isn't too terrible and I don't sound too bad. I'm gonna have to cut this up a little bit. I can't last talking too long. Voice is still coming back. But we're going to be building, not the Voron today, not the Voron, sadly. We're gonna be doing the Prusa MK4S. The MMU3 kit did show up, and I'll make a video just unboxing that probably here next on the channel. But I wanna get this printer up and running. And then tested, calibrated, and then I'll start the MMU3 process of that. And just as a heads up, I also did purchase a LDO box turtle kit for the Voron here in the matching frame color. So that'll be coming shortly on the channel. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you like this kind of content. Hopefully by the end of this, I have a working printer. And if not, then this will just be a part one. I don't have a ton of energy still. I might look like I do, but I can't last super long. So I'll do my best. As always, thank you to my Patreon subscribers, Everett Hope and Caden Olweiler. And if you guys want to join the Patreon club or the YouTube memberships, you can check out links in the description. YouTube memberships, I don't know if you can do that, but it's on the channel somewhere if you want to support, get your name in my videos. I'm going to start with this video uploading things early for those people. So let's get right into building this. I'm going to make this as simple and quick as possible. If you guys see me looking over this direction a lot, it's because the steps for assembling this guy are on the computer right there that I'm reading this off of, since it's all digital. And then of course I'll just be using my normal bit set for this job. Should be fairly simple. I'm pretty excited to get this started, and hopefully this isn't too difficult. So let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna avoid opening boxes and smacking you guys as much as I can. Sorry if I do, I'll try and cut that out as much as possible. So without further ado, let's get into this. I am friggin' stoked. Super excited. Of course, the box of parts is actually underneath me right here. I'm gonna kick it and hit it a couple times. And as requested, I did shut off all of my printers to start recording this. This really isn't a how-to video, if I'm being honest with you. If you guys wanna know how to do it, you could just look up Prusa's instructions. These are the extrusions. Sorry. These are the extrusions, and then here's the frame. I'm gonna get this out. And I'll be right back. Actually, I don't have to be right back. That's the heat bed kit. I'll just throw this over here with the two extra build plates, or extra build plate. It's probably the bed frame. I don't need that yet. That's much later. But I will take it out so I can clean up some clutter. Oh, there we go. There we go. And I'll toss this box off the side. Let's close this up so I don't accidentally throw stuff in there and then lose it forever. All right, I also need the fasteners kit, which, if I'm not mistaken, is somewhere down here. I'll be right back after I find that. All right, so the first thing we need, M5 by 16 screws. All right, let's get going. So the first thing we gotta do, mount this, and I'm just gonna be talking over me doing this while I try and figure out what's going on here. So this go like this. Longer extrusions in, take the longer extrusions, place them next to the frame. That's these guys. So here and here. It looks like they're more in the middle, but I'm just gonna be talking through a lot of this just because, why not? This build process really isn't that difficult, if I'm being honest with you. It seems pretty straightforward. I read through most of it, I just didn't prep all that well. Being sick's kind of taken a lot out of me. So I'm gonna try and do this as simply as possible. But I've been kind of wanting to ask you guys, let's see if I can get this on here, what kind of content you want to see on the channel, because I feel like it's important to do something I love, but also make something interesting enough for other people to want to watch it. So if there's anything specifically that you guys want to see with any of these printers, If you want to just see some big awesome prints, if you guys want me to print some big ass Pokemon or something along those lines, you know, I am more than willing to do so. I just have to buy the filament for it typically, or I might already have it. Might have to buy some files, whatever it may be. I'm not too concerned. But if you guys want something like that, then let me know. And I can do different build size comparisons, whatever it may be, or I can just make random 3D printer content. Whatever you guys want to see or do, I am more than willing to do, you know, whatever you guys want to see. Because my main goal is really just to show this hobby to everybody and make some good friends along the way, meet some cool people, meet some cool companies, work with different people, network, and eventually get to the point where I can open my own 3D printer store here in the Boise area. And when I say that, I mean like a store kind of like Micro Center where you could go, except not Micro Center, not even close, where you could go and buy 3D printer filament if you need some immediately instead of having to wait on Amazon, or places to go buy printers, maybe come in to get some troubleshooting help with your printers, buy models, whatever it may be off the shelf, come see me in person, whatever it may be. That's kind of my long-term goals, and I hope I can get there. And then I'm going to scroll down on this. Yeah, that's my long-term goals with this. Eventually is to open up a 3D printing store, or a store that specializes in 3D printer goods and services. I need the same size screws, right? Yeah, okay. And build a community around that as well. You know, I enjoy doing YouTube with you guys. I enjoy doing a lot of this stuff, and I really am just passionate about the hobby. I really do love everything about 3D printing. Even the not so fun parts, right? Which there are quite a few. You know, failed prints is one thing that a lot of people kind of give up on, especially if you buy like older printers or you're not the most tech savvy person. 3D printers can be kind of a daunting thing, but once you figure out they're basically just extruding hot plastic, there's not a whole lot of places you can mess up unless you get down into firmware areas where you start to go through that whole entire realm. But realistically, it's a pretty simple hobby nowadays anyways. You know, Bamboo has made it pretty easy, and so have other companies like Prusa. And I'll cut to the point where these aren't being screwed in anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa. I should so buy an electric screwdriver. Oh wait, I have one. I just don't like it. If there's any brands out there that want to sponsor this channel in any way, shape, or form, I don't need money. Okay? If you want to just send me your stuff, I will use it. I really, really, really would love an electric screwdriver that I don't hate. I have one from some weird company, but it's just not, it ain't it, boss. It ain't it. And I really don't want to have to do this by hand on the Voron. I'll probably go buy like a Craftsman M4 or something, or maybe a Milwaukee V18 or something, just to put stuff together so I don't have to do this. Because if you saw the box of fasteners from the Voron, there's like at least 2,000 screws in there. Not really that many, but there's a lot of different moving parts and aspects, and I do not want to sit here and do this for 3 hours. That's really what it amounts to. So any cool companies out there, I am totally available to use cool stuff. Big fan of cool stuff. All right, so this extrusion's finally put together. I'm just double checking the tightness of these bolts. I'm trying not to murder your guys' ears. Definitely not necessarily the best way to do this. All right. Get this in there and then question all of my life choices up to this point. Could have just stuck with Bamboo Lab and not done any of this ever again. No, I'm just kidding. Why would I do that? Torturing myself is totally worth it. And I actually do really enjoy this. Don't let me fool you. Don't let my negativity fool you. I do enjoy this. But man, do I hate this part. I probably really should invest in a good screwdriver. Also, every once in a while, I don't know if you guys see it or not, the lights keep flickering in here. I have to run 2 new circuits for this room to get them separate from everything else. 6 printers, kind of the maximum on 115 amp breaker. And I really, really, really don't want to blow nothing up. So I think I'll run 2 20 amp circuits. I'll just put a pancake out in the breaker box and on my breaker panel, and I'll run 2 20 ampers into this room specifically for printers. That should fix my issue. What do you guys think? Do you want to see a video on me doing that? Because it's going to be, you're going to see me in a whole nother world. All right. God, I hate this so much. I really like this part. I just hate nuts and stuff, you know. I already got 2 of my own. It's not like I need 4 more. My hand's getting tired. I'm a wuss. Oh my jeez. All right, well that has been 8 nuts, and I'm tired already. Let's put on this back plate too. So, let's check this out. Put her right there. All right, so I found the anti-vibration feet. They're just little rubber duties. It says turn the whole frame assembly onto the side and insert the anti-vibration feet into the bottom groove on each extrusion. All right, anti-vibration feet or anti-vibrating are already doing such a good job. I'm so proud of them. Are these printed? No, these are injection molded. Okay. I'm understand. It looks so confusing. Where's the hole at? No. Hey! Yep. Oh yeah. I'm so strong. It's not going in. I'm just gonna die a little bit. Water break. No, my water did not break. Oh my God. My throat is getting so dry. I didn't think I'd have to work that hard. It took a lot out of me. I'm just a wee child. Okay, that was like the easiest one. What's up, hon? Oh, you brought cookies? Bought the cookie. Did you say they're painful?
And airplane.
Oh, and a paper airplane. It's so hot. It's so fucking hot. Ow. Cookies. So good, but it's so bad. This isn't doing anything for me. All right, now that we're back to civility. I don't know if that's a word. I need to put 2 of these on this side, but I kind of forgot how I did it. It looks like they need to go like that one. Nope. Prusa does make this really easy. I've actually been enjoying myself as much as I've been making a fool of myself. People would probably think I'm trying to be funny, but if I gave a shit about what you thought, you wouldn't be here. Anyways, that looks good. I don't know if this needs to be butted up against the, it does. So, hey, don't you be doing sketchy things down there, buddy. I know where you live. All right, so before I tighten those down, I'm actually going to throw in the 2 screws here. You're probably questioning why, and it's none of your business. No, I'm just kidding with you. I want to make sure everything lines up before I start screwing things down. That's probably the only
one of those I'll need right now. So I want to at least just get these loose fit. It's also another reason why you do it is make sure things kind of line up, and then you can tighten the bottom hold screws, because these already have designated screws holes that they're going into, and you don't really get a choice. So if you can line these up properly, then you can kind of set proper depth on the bottom part. You don't have to like guess, it's just already done. So that's why I'm doing it like this, if you're curious. We're almost done with the frame, everybody. Almost. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Pull thermals, place thermals, cable over, just go like this. Make sure you got orientation right, and we did for belt looping. And there's a little picture right here, it like tells me to. Run it like up over here through this into something and so forth. Like we'll get there. Attach the Y motor. Keep the Y motor cable safe during the assembly. Temporarily hide it in the extrusion. Okay. And there. So that terrible video just shows what frame 1 section is. So all frame 1 section did is attach your Y idler, your Y motor and mount, your power supply, and your buddy control box. That is section 1. It was 36 steps, technically 34. Wasn't too bad, if I'm being honest with you. I'm obviously going to do the next steps in later videos. I thought I was going to make multiple videos on this, but realistically, I don't know how much more I'll show. I'll show the different steps and going through it. And then what you get at the end of each phase, I guess, maybe, or I'll just finish it off from here and make a video of it. Let me know what you guys want to see, if you want to see a more detailed version of what I'm doing, or if you want me to just like cut through and show you what each section gets done and what adds to it. That's easy to do too. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe like you should have done in the beginning of the video. If you made it this far, thank you. Don't forget to check out Etsy, Patreon, YouTube memberships. There's an affiliate link for Protopasta as well, and there's a free Discord that everybody can join, and I'll link all that stuff down in the description below. Peace. Thanks for watching. Hopefully on the next one, I don't sound terrible. I'm getting kind of tired though. The sugar's wearing off. So thank you. I'll see you later. Now I need to find a good thumbnail.